Hey, how's it going, everybody? Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It is almost 6 a.m. in the morning right now. It's like 5:50 a.m. Why am I doing a video this early? I have no idea. But anyways, let's get into the topic today. And so I ran a test on my Google Pixel Watch. And the test that I ran on it was turning on always on display since getting the April security update and seeing just how well would it perform or how badly the battery would perform. Basically, that's specifically what my target was to see what I would get with battery life on the Pixel Watch Gen 1 with always on display on, as some people want the display to always be on their watch. Now, I myself had said in the day in the life battery video, which you guys can click or whatever. I'll put in the description. You guys can check out that video. Um, but nonetheless, so in that video, I had made mention that the way that I set up my Pixel Watch is usually I just have it to where you have to push the crown to wake the screen. I don't have tap to wake or shake to wake, and I don't have always on display on because I don't always need to see what's on the display of my watch. But there are some people out there who just want to glance at it real quick and see what time it is, and so they keep always on display on, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people said that the Samsung Galaxy Watch would do a whole lot better than the Pixel Watch. So I put that to the test. And you guys can see from these screenshots that I took over the times of the battery depletion in the Pixel Watch as I had always on display on. I turned it on at about 5 5:50ish, I guess. So it is 5:54 a.m. actually right now. So 12 hours later, and this is the battery life that I got, and including sleeping and getting sleep time. So in a 12-hour period, this is how much the battery went down. And you also have to factor in that this morning I had switched from my Pixel 6a to my Pixel 5. And so I transferred the watch connection from the 6a to the 5. So that was also doing like a little bit of an initial setup. But nonetheless, I mean, the battery surprisingly did not drop as fast as it did when I first got the watch over, I think it was like almost 2 years ago. Um, the watch, when I very first got it, and I would have always on display on, with like within the first 10 minutes, it dropped like 5, 6%. Um, and even after the initial setup and giving it time to adjust and learn my behaviors with the watch, it still would drop dramatically. So over the years with the software updates the Pixel Watch Gen 1 had gotten, has greatly improved the battery life. As right now, I would say I am currently sitting, let's see, at 66% at 5:55 a.m. in the morning. So from yesterday, 12 hours ago, basically till now, it was a 40%, almost 40% drop, 34% drop since yesterday evening. That's insane. Killer battery to me. To me, I know some people are like, "Oh, other watches can get 2 or 3 days," and that's cool. That's cool. I would love for the Pixel Watch to get 2 or 3 days, but for me, I focused on this because that was one of the big things that people kind of griped about on different, chat boards and stuff like that. Was like, "Oh, you can't get a day with the Pixel Watch with always on display on," and it's like, you can. One of the things that I noticed that might be why is I noticed that when I look at the display itself, I can see the time, so the time does move. But at a certain point, you don't really see the second hand moving. So you can see the minute hand, the hour hand, but not the second hand. It's not until I hit my crown and actually wake the screen is where I can see like the second hand moving, going through the seconds. You can see all the information on my watch. So and it goes into this point where it just kind of like it's like a screensaver mode, almost like. And I think that's what they've done. That's extended the battery, um, and always on display turned on. So that's just my findings. I don't know what you guys think about this. You think this is a great thing? I do for the Pixel Gen 1 because I know the Pixel Watch 2, that device obviously has better battery life, and a lot of people are just like, that's why they jumped from that. They jumped from the 1 to the 2. I stayed on the Pixel Watch 1 just because it's not damaged, broken, battery is doing pretty good. So Can't complain. It still does what I needed to do, so no reason to upgrade just yet. But that's just my findings with always on display on. What are your guys' thoughts? Comment below what you guys think about it. Smash the like button if you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for checking it out. Talk to you on the next one. Peace.